Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to yet another video. Fortnite update day is upon us, and we're now in v20.10, and with it brings quite a few changes. So I thought I'd talk about them in this video and give you guys my opinion. So let's get into the changes. So starting off with the obvious change, ladies and gentlemen, v20.10 sees the storyline progress between the Seven and the Imagined Order, or IO for short. There is a battle waging over at Daily Bugle, and the blimp that is hovering above the POI will soon be shot down or removed. This presents the first of the blimps that will be removed over the course of the season as it progresses. Honestly, I see this as a negative change as far as gameplay is concerned, but let me know what you think of that in the comment section down below, please. But as I mentioned in my previous video about 2 weeks ago, the blimps present a massive boost to mobility and a very good landing spot. You know, it presents a very good spot to grab loot, especially before you engage in a fight, with the IO chests that you can get there, as well as the actual IO guards. If you manage to take them out, then they drop blue shotguns and blue SMGs, as well as the obvious chests that are behind the stairs and the one on top of the blimp. So yeah, it's a really good place to land, especially, you know, like especially if you hot drop there. And it's especially, you know, it's very good mobility, because if you get stuck on that side of the map, especially in zero build, and the blimp is removed, then you have no real means of getting to zone. So it presents you with a bit of a challenge, bit of, you know, serious difficulty, that kind of thing. While challenge is not necessarily a bad thing, ladies and gentlemen, but it kind of is in zero build, because you're not able to place things such as launch pads. Now, if, you know, when Epic removed the blimps, right, then other means of mobility must be put in their place. Something like the shockwave grenade drop rates being increased, and also don't forget that in this update, that Clombos are set to make a return. We don't know when, but the Clombos are the monsters, the four-legged monsters that you saw roaming around the map last season, I do believe it was. Basically, their blowhole on the back of the neck, just below the head, is basically a roaming launch pad. It blows you up into the air the same height as a launch pad would, and allows you to fly to any destination within, you know, your reach. And I think that would be a really good addition. You know, it's a really great addition to mobility, because, like I say, if you get stuck in a certain part of the map and there's no blimp, but there is a Clombo, you can quickly run up his back, jump on the blowhole, and away you go. Another change that I'd like to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is the nerf to the heavy sniper rifle. So this was leaked and discussed on Twitter quite a few weeks ago by Hypex. I do believe it was about 2 weeks ago now. I decided to wait until it was re-added to the game files before talking about it, but the reload time has been buffed by half a second. Quite a significant change considering the power that the sniper rifle actually has. And the blue rarity will have a reload time of 4 seconds, buffed from 4.5. It also follows that pattern towards the gold rarity or legendary rarity. Damage to builds in building game modes, such as obviously the core modes and Team Rumble, has been nerfed by 40%, but the heavy sniper will still be able to break through metal walls, no problem, as metal walls have a health of about 500, and the heavy sniper will still deal about 600 damage, so you'll be able to break through in one shot. However, I do have a concern. The concern I have is that headshot damage to, you know, well, headshot damage to an opponent with the heavy sniper has been nerfed significantly. It has been nerfed below max health, so this means that the heavy sniper, based on the Barrett 50 cal in real life, will take a minimum of 2 headshots to completely eliminate your opponent. Bear in mind as well, in zero build you have an overshield, which obviously gives you an additional 50 health, taking you to 250. So the gold heavy sniper will deal 198 headshot damage compared to 200 as it did before. Bear in mind, any of the heavy snipers before always did 200 headshot damage. In this version of, you know, the tweet, I'll throw the tweet back up on screen just now so you can see the levels. But the headshot damage, like I say, has been changed to below max health. Even the gold one only does 198. So does the current sniper rifle in the game, the Hunter Sniper. That only does 198 to the head as well. So it's kind of ridiculous, especially because it's a really powerful sniper rifle, especially in real life. So you'd kind of think that they'd transition that into game, but hey ho, they've nerfed it. But it just doesn't feel right, because Epic, you know, it doesn't feel like Epic are rewarding good players. Remember that this rifle did take a while to learn. It requires skill to use. You know, you've got to learn the bullet trajectory, you've got to learn the velocity and travel time, which means that you have to learn how far to lead your shot, as well as compensate for velocity drop-off. So Epic, no offense, but you're really making it difficult for people to have fun this season. Other changes to this update, ladies and gentlemen, as there is the rocket launcher that we got this season, the Javelin, or the Anvil rocket launcher, as I think it's called in-game, has received a buff. The rocket that it fires after pulling the trigger, and after obviously locking onto a location and or a vehicle, will travel approximately 20% faster than before. Jetpacks have also been spotted in the game files in this update, ladies and gentlemen, but are not active yet. And obviously with zero build, you know, zero build will get the same loot pool as core game modes, so jetpacks are obviously going to be in there when they get enabled. And especially with the new movement and parkour mechanics, such as tactical, the sprint, the tactical sprint, the slide, the mantle and grappling, that kind of thing, you know, it's going to be kind of ridiculous what kind of plays you'll be able to do with the jetpacks. And mentioning tactical sprint, ladies and gentlemen, that has been, you know, sort of tweaked as well, with the recharge amount per second being doubled, but the recharge delay being nerfed from 1 second to 2.5. So this is going to wrap up the video, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you so very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed listening to me waffle on for the last few minutes about this update. If you have enjoyed the video, drop a like and share the video as well as the channel with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe either if you're new to the channel, because we are aiming for 600 to 750 subs before the end of the year. So if you can make that happen, if you can, you know, allow me to hit that goal, then it would be, you know, it would mean a lot, and it would be greatly appreciated. So thank you so very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Please take care of yourselves, and goodbye.